the flow can only take you so far, until one day, it just doesn't.
I'm definitely not doing enough. How do I get to that state, you know? It's like I want to be there. Like I know myself and I can. I feel like I hesitate too much.
For the last 2.5 years, I've been doing this YouTube thing full time, and I really thought it'd be a dream, you know? Like, finally I'm in control of my own time, all of my efforts can go straight into this now, and I thought it'd be very straightforward, but in reality, it looks like this. This is the part that no one ever talks about. I just feel very lost at the moment. I don't really know what I'm doing. I feel directionless, visionless. I think when you start any sort of journey, whether that be creative, career, whatever, life journey in general, there's this sort of expectation of how it's gonna go and what you're gonna do. I think I went into making videos and making music with this sort of expectation that I was always going to be creating, that I was always going to feel inspired, that I was always gonna know what to do next. But the reality is that most of the days is just spent like this, sitting alone, very frustrated, very confused, and I want to get over that. I want to be creating more again. Yeah, I don't even know. Good morning, or good afternoon. It is currently 12:36, so literally midday right now. I'm still in my PJs. I was staying up really late last night watching Gilmore Girls and crocheting and contemplating life. Now it's midday. I have to still get my day started, but I see why I feel a little bit out of loop, right? Especially in the winter time when the sun is setting, there's less daylight. I mean, this is like the brightest it is right now, but then by the time it's 2, which is like after I eat, I get ready, I'm settled, I have my coffee, then it's gonna start getting dark. I'm not gonna get as much sunlight, and let's say I'm filming a video like right now, but then I'm chasing the sunlight and there's not gonna be enough sun.
2 hours later.
Sometimes I really wonder where all of that time in my morning goes. Like, what even happened? I did shower a bit in the morning, but then it should not be taking that long, if you know what I mean. Nothing like a hot, burning shower to make you realize that your thoughts are a foggy mess. It's time that I get to the bottom of this and figure out what's going on. Okay, so I'm back with all of my thoughts. The main thing that I did was just ask myself a ton of questions. What is holding me back right now? And I find that a lot of the things that are holding me back seem to be within my environment and how I set myself up. So, for example, my wake up time, my mindset, or what I listen to. And all of this kind of is under one umbrella. It's structure. I don't have the type of structure that's needed for me to easily move forward without any resistance. I asked, what does my ideal version of myself do? I said, I wake up earlier. I dedicate efficient time in the morning to journal, to reflect, to plan my day ahead, to exercise. What does she practice? She practices mindfulness. She doesn't use her phone in the morning. She affirms herself with reminders, surrounds herself with this sort of good, positive mentality. So I think I know what I need to do. My main task at hand is to set up Annie's game plan, the rules I'll follow to keep me in check. Of course, as time goes on, this is subject to change, but for now, since I need to get my life together, I'll follow this to a T. It's been probably months since I followed any sort of schedule, so this week, we'll be taking it for a little test spin. Good morning. This is day 1. It's currently Monday and around 9 a.m.-ish. I just woke up a bit ago and I changed into my running clothes because I'm gonna commit to it. I'm gonna run in the morning and go outside, get that photoambulation, that sunlight. It's really sunny today too, so it's gonna be really good for how I feel later on in the day. Like, I don't think y'all know how weird it is for me to be up at this time. I have no problem waking up early if it's for someone else, but for me, It is so hard. And so I'm proud of myself. I'm feeling good just because I started off the day this way.
If only I could finish something, run straight through to the end, close a chapter, dignified, dang girl, you did it again. But will it ever be enough? When I'm bent on trying to keep it tough, will I ever settle down? Happy with the here and now.
Usually I'm scrolling on my phone for at least an hour before getting out of bed, and by the time I'm up, my dopamine levels are already so low. So the fact that I'm taking care of myself and just doing the things that I enjoy without my phone really makes a difference in my energy and how I feel. Hair tied, zipper zipped, we're ready to go. During the summer, I picked up running, and it's been my favorite thing to do. With exercise, I'm getting out of my head and into my body to actually feel and live in it. Physical health correlates so much with mental well-being, and it's important that I prioritize this early in my day. I always have something I'm listening to, and today I'm listening to The Creative Act by Rick Rubin on Audible. It's been helping me make sense of this confusing chapter of my creative journey. He says,
"The real work of the artist is a way of being in the world. The way we do anything is the way we do everything. Treat each choice you make, each action you take, each word you speak with skillful care. The goal is to live your life in service of art."
And for me, choosing to start my day mindfully, scheduling in time to care for myself and to do deep work is a service to myself and my art. Try Audible for free at audible.com/anniedang or text anniedang to 500-500. Y'all, I hate to admit it, but waking up early works. The difference it makes, honestly, to set up your day right. All the little bits and pieces of the routine, right? Like the rituals, no matter how funny or how weird they are, you're gonna feel better moving into other areas of work and productivity. So I'm ready to transition into the work part of my day now. I have a lot of footage to import, a lot of editing, but I'm gonna set a timer for about an hour before I have a call with my friend Eli, and just a lot of catching up. It's gonna be fun. So I just finished my language lesson. That was so fun. I think I really like having something scheduled, having some sort of obligation in the day that I have to attend to. It's an appointment, it's a lesson, it's something. It really helps with structuring everything else in the day. And I'm kind of forced to be more productive and use my time efficiently before I hop into my class. And for the rest of the week, I really tried to stick to that structure I built. For the most part, it worked, but there were moments when I slipped up and I didn't get to follow my plan. It is day 2. Stayed up really late last night. Stayed up until 2 a.m. That wasn't the plan. The best thing about it, though, is that I was always able to jump back on it, and there was no need to figure out what I needed to do next. I just had a call with the mirror, and he was like, "I think you're radiating really good energy lately." And I'm like, "Really?" And he was like, "I think you feel like you have your life together more. Do you?" And I'm like, "Can I say that? Like, can I say that I feel like I have my life together?" As the end of the week was approaching, I realized that as great as structure is, sometimes you just need to change things up and include a little more life into it. One thing I realized this week is that building structure isn't about mindlessly following rules. It's about making sure that you've been taken care of on days when life hits hard. Having discipline in your everyday routine develops the mindset to tackle any obstacle you're going to face in life. And I'm aware that the perfect routine isn't the solution for everyone, and it definitely won't fix the things that you internally need to work through. But one thing I can say is that this week has been the most introspective week I've had in a long time, and I'm starting to feel a little more put together.